the surf's hardly pumping, but it's there if you want it. Otaki is the venue today for Horowhenua-Kapiti against East Coast. They've taken the Horowhenua-Kapiti roadshow on the road to one of the smaller venues in the Union. Mitre waiting to distribute the ball, and he does so to Paiawa, and he gets round the outside and
over. That's over. Put the hand up.
And in he goes.
Gee, what a good step. Went sideways about 2 or 3 metres, didn't he, Paiawa? Waiting to get replay, stands up as man, and then bang, sideways. Speed, power, acceleration.
And good finish.
Hey, look how good that finish is. What a skill that our wingers are learning.
See the man leaning on the stick in the foreground of that last shot, Earl Curtin. You see Farah Palmer's also here from the Rugby Union today. And this is a terrific run coming up from Vatumbua. Now they've turned the ball over quickly and get to recycle and play with some more ball. Fairly.
Best phase of East Coast play so far. Continue to play, recycling the ball at the breakdown. Good numbers, got the penalty out of it as well.
They've struggled this season, have East Coast. They struggled last couple of seasons, actually. But you get the impression that they just need a spark and something will really happen with them, because they've got some players with some real ability. And Horowhenua-Kapiti are playing really well this year, only lead by 10-3 at half-time.
Yep, 7 down after a very good first 40 minutes for East Coast, keeping momentum. Keeping the pressure, keeping the intensity. We know that's what Horowhenua-Kapiti are going to bring, led by a big man, of course, from Ryan Shelford, who's been outstanding. There he is, jersey 4.
Reti. Bashing in goes Paranatai.
Good clean out, Horowhenua-Kapiti.
Try. Have to wait till they get up to tell you who. And I think it might be McElwain.
Not McGurlin, the replacement hooker. Was pretty close in the end of the mixer.
McGurlin gets in. Oh, drop ball. And racing away with it goes Soialo, James Soialo. Untouched. Goes under the posts. Nearest man to him's his own player.
Classy, versatile player is James Soialo. Beautiful goal kicker. He's been on song this afternoon. But we've seen him play in multiple positions in the back line. Centre, fullback.
Samoan representative, of course, an international player. Now the big boys going about their work and going about it pretty well too, I'll tell you what. It's another try, and I'm not certain. No, it is. It's the captain. It's the captain, Ryan Shelford. The Grizzly Adams lookalike, yeah, I know.
Well, they've nailed that one. Too damn big, too damn powerful.
And here he is again.
Close to the try line is Ryan Shelford. Oh, nice pass.
Looking for space out wide, and that exists. As Horowhenua-Kapiti are starting to run right a little bit here today.
Well, East Coast just starting to fall off the tackles, aren't they? Letting them offload.
And the big guys are really doing some good work. Cameron is hammered away close to the line. The pick and a go, he's in again.
That's your replacement hooker.
It certainly is.
David McGurlin. Geez, come on, 3rd try this afternoon. The replacement hook, not bad. 3 meat pies in an afternoon.
Oh, the scrum's going backwards in a heck of a rush. Allen tries to tidy things up for East Coast, doesn't do a bad job of it either. Now they're going to run it away. This is the sort of play that East Coast love to get involved in, but it's a risk and reward sort of a policy. They risked and the reward wasn't good. In fact, the reward looks like it might come for Horowhenua-Kapiti, and it does, in the form of Robert Miller. Taking the bobble ball, East Coast trying to run it away, and Miller gets the try.
In the first half, they weren't taking those opportunities when they present themselves Horowhenua-Kapiti. They have in the second half and polled on 42 points.
McMahon's kick is a good one, 52-3 at the end of the day. is the victory to Horowhenua-Kapiti.
Yeah, we had a big chat just before half-time, and I actually just pulled him in just after half-time, and I think after that we came right, so it was good. The coaching staff, they had a good word and put the foot up again, so I think we might need to.
Okay, let's wrap up round 5. Buller continue their winning ways, keeping contention for the Meads Cup, as do Horowhenua-Kapiti. Thames Valley continue to win too. Great away win for them. The upset of the round, though, is Mid-Canterbury, 40 over Wanganui 39. Great victory also for South Canterbury, who continue at the top of the table.
So what's that done to the points table? Well, it's compressed it yet again. South Canterbury clear at the top by a couple, but look behind them. Horowhenua-Kapiti, Thames Valley, Buller, Mid-Canterbury, Wanganui could throw a blanket over them. West Coast and North Otago complete the lineup for the Meads and the Lahore Cup if it was to be done today. But don't count out Poverty Bay, King Country or Wairarapa. Tell you what, Bill Osborne, some very interesting games next week. Thames Valley, Mid-Canterbury, Wanganui, King Country, North Otago, Poverty Bay and Wairarapa Bush, Horowhenua-Kapiti. All games that could have a great bearing on the final outcome of the Mitre 10 Heartland Championship. The second mouse gets the cheese. Yeah, I guess that's sort of like to finish first you've got to finish. It's something like that, isn't it? Our thanks to all of our sponsors, all of those that you can see on the screen who assist us to get this program to you, but also our deep thanks to everybody at all of the Heartland Championship unions. We get a great reception when we turn up to cover your games, and long may that continue. Thank you very much to all of you from all of us here at Mainfreight Rugby.